Hello, everybody. This is your daily real estate practice exam question, and I got a math question for you because you guys love when I do math questions. So I wanted to do a hard math question. Okay, this was given to me by my mentor. Okay, someone that I look up to, and he wrote this one personally. So I said I want to tackle it. So without further ado, let's take a look at this question. Okay, and I'm going to just get my marker out so that we could draw as well. So the quarterly taxes are $937.50. The town's tax rate is $2.50 per hundred, so 250 per hundred, based on an assessment ratio of 75%. What is the market value of the property? So I want to first figure out what my first step is. So what are they asking me? And what is my first step? So they're asking me for the market value of the property. So I'm going to have to work backwards off of what I know here. So first and foremost, I'm going to take the very first step is I'm going to take these taxes and turn them into an annual rate. So let's take a look and see what we do. Okay, I'm going to erase some of these little marks so that we don't have them moving with us. So let's get moving, let's get grooving. Okay, so let's take a look at this. We're going to first find the annual taxes, and I'm going to take you step by step through this, so don't you worry. And the annual taxes are $37.50, so $3,750. Next, what I like to do is I like to turn the assessment rate into a decimal. So what you do is you move it over two spots and you get 0.025 because that's a chewable number. That's something that we could work with in our part over the base times the rate, right? So remember all this stuff? Some of you remember it as Pabst Blue Ribbon. Some of you remember it as part over the base times the rate. So what we could do is we could then plug in the numbers that we know. So first of all, we know that 3750 is a part, right? Because what happens is the formula that you're looking at, the math that you're actually figuring out here is that this number, which is the tax rate, when that's multiplied by the assessed value, okay, then what happens is it would yield this number. So what we have here is we have a part which is identified by this number right here. So the annual taxes are the part. And what happens is we know the rate. The rate is the tax rate. We don't know the base. We don't know what the 75% assessed value is. We don't know that. So what we're going to do is divide 3750 by 0.025, and we're going to get 150. That represents the assessed value, which is 75% of the market value. So we know going back over here that if we took 150 and put it up by the part, because here's the thing, whatever the market value is times 75% would yield this 150. So we know that that has to be the part, because when we're looking at a part over the base times the rate, if the rate is less than 100%, then the part is always going to be smaller than the base. Okay? If the rate is less than 100%, the part is always smaller. Because here's the thing, I could take, if we're talking about a pie, I could take 99.9% of that pie and still be left with something. The base, the whole pie is still bigger than the part, okay? Because again, it's less than 100%. So it's 75%. So we know that 150,000, that has to be the part, because that's going to be smaller than what we have here, okay? The base is going to be bigger. So once we divide those two numbers together, we're going to get a market value of 200,000. And guys, I hope you like that one. My mentor gave me a really difficult question. I liked what he gave me, though, because this was a fun one to solve. And I hope you got something out of it. So again, if you like what I do, hit like, hit subscribe if you aren't already subscribed. And remember, I give private lessons, so if you guys need help with your real estate exam, feel free to schedule it, link down below in the description. Thanks so much, guys, and I'll see you real soon.